Now that you know how to read the velocity time graph, we'll now proceed on to how to describe the motion in the velocity time graph. Now, from what you have read earlier on, when time increases by 2 seconds, velocity increases by 1 meter per second. Therefore, when time increases by 1 second, velocity increases by, we do the proportionality method, that's 1 over 2. Okay, this one refers to this one, and the 2 refers to this. Right, using the proportion method, we'll figure it out. When time increases by 1 second, velocity increases by 0.5 meters per second. Okay, so we have already established when t increases by 1 second, velocity of the moving object increases by 0.5 meters per second. Now, how do we describe this graph more accurately? Now, if you look at the shape of this graph, it's a straight line graph. Okay, it's a straight line graph. Right, so when we say it's a straight line graph, it merely means that gradient at every point is the same. Okay, gradient at every point is the same. And I can show it to you now on the spot. Gradient at every point is the same. Let's take this gradient. Alright, let's take this point, 0 to 4 seconds. That's 4 minus 0 equals 4 seconds. And the velocity increase from 0 to 2. Alright, and this is your rise. This is your run. So the gradient is equals to rise over run equals to 2 over 4 equals 0.5 meter per second square. How about let's choose another set of coordinates to convince yourself. Let's take from 2 seconds all the way to 10 seconds. So over here you have 2 to 10, which is 10 minus 2 equals 8 seconds. So my run is 8 seconds. The rise is 5 minus 1 equals 4 meter per second. So the gradient equals rise over run equals 4 over 8, 0.5 meter per second squared. So you can see that as long as it's a straight line, the gradient at every point is the same. Right? The gradient at every point is the same. Okay? So another way of saying when t increases by 1 second, alright, it will be better. I shouldn't say another way, sorry about that. It's not another way, but it will be better if we describe the shape of the graph by saying velocity of moving object increases at a constant rate of 0.5 meter per second for every 1 second. Okay, emphasize at a constant rate. So this will tell you that this is a straight line graph. It will help you a lot when you make a comparison between a straight line graph and a curve. So again, I emphasize again, velocity of moving object increases at a constant rate of 0.5 meter per second for every 1 second.